kia ora koutou katoa, no mai hara mai, tēnei wā mo te kima wō poi uka. Great to have you along here for opening day, baby. Yeah, you heard it. That's right. It's opening day here at the North Harbour Softball Association. I'm Jason Gerbes, a.k.a. Chopper, and joining me in the booth for this one is Auntie Rowie. Kia ora, Auntie.
Kia ora, darling. Kia ora. What a wonderful day for our first day back at North Harbour.
It sure is indeed. So, big game here. First Premier Men's match-up today. Let's have a quick look at the Northcote starting lineup out there in the field for you. Left to right in the outfield for them will be Gabe Wharepodi. At centre is Morgan Cook. Right field today, as you see on the love, is Ryan Love. Starting shortstop JP Gerbes, third base Brock Attawell. Second base today is Quinton Lynch. At first base Moana Hibbert. And behind the dish is Andrew Van Strippian, making his first suit up for Northcote for a number of years. Catching to Pita Rona. The visiting team is Waitakere Bears. They look like this. They'll be batting first here in the top of the first innings. Matt Oxley, who leads off, followed by Luke Roberts, Ethan Shannon, Leighton Hiko Smith. Watch out for them, the power and the punch of the Waitakere Bears. Dalazar Maitatu will be pitching and hitting for himself. Jacob Lee, Toho Vaha will be hitting in the 7th spot. And Cameron Hemipo and Ari Pitcher will be at left field, rounding out the batting lineup for the boys from Waitakere Bears. The Premier Men's Division looks like this. You can see Gold, Northcote Gold taking on Bears here. Over on Diamond 2 is Roosters Black taking on Hibiscus Coast. Falcons will take on Roosters Red at the 5 o'clock game on Diamond 2. And then we'll bring you East Coast Bays and Northcote Maroon in the nightcap match here at 5 o'clock. Here we go! Pita Rona facing Matt Oxley. An outstanding athlete is Oxley. Auntie, opening day, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very, very good and positive with the senior men's and ladies as well. So what a great start. And yeah, this is going to be a game to watch and match up.
It is indeed, and I'm just going to grab the scoreboard, needs to be updated. So we can just tidy that up for you so we can get it going. Pita Rona had a fantastic off-season this winter. Of course, went away with the New Zealand Black Sox, Auntie, to Canada. Had a fantastic
He certainly did, and he really portrayed his pitching over there with the Black Sox team, so he should be very, very proud of himself.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, what a pitch.
So full count here on Oxley to get us underway in the top of the first innings. This one will foul off, go back out of play. Auntie, Waitakere Bears, first time in the North Harbour competition in a very, very long time. How good?
How very good. It just actually stabilises and makes North Harbour competition even more healthier. Having this team come over. They were in the reserve grade like about 4 years, if I remember. And now they're here in the Premier grade. This is just so special for Waitakere.
It is indeed, Auntie, and fantastic to see. Three and two the count here. Got a good home plate umpire on this one. Santa Claus, John Hickman, calling the balls and strikes for us today. Hard hit ball up the middle. Gerbes will grab at the shortstop. Over in time to pick up the first out here in the top of the first innings.
Basically, you got to follow the game outside of looking outside the camera. Yeah, that's the only, it's too hard to follow.
So one away here, and it'll bring up Luke Roberts. Auntie, the vibe at North Harbour, what's that been like of recent times?
Oh, look, it's just exciting. You know, and people just come for the game of softball, which makes it really, really good for the fans out there, families. Even special now that we've got Waitakere, I've seen a lot of the whānau around the park, so it's growing. It's going to be really exceptional at our softball park, but not only just here at North Harbour, but for the whole of softball environment.
So Roberts takes the next pitch down low from Rona's offering. set to go here. 1-1 the count. Inside set. Just missing. So 2 balls on 1 strike here. Northcote gold team. They have 2 teams in the Premier competition, gold and maroon. This is gold playing here. It's Waitakere Bears, and the maroon team will take on East Coast Bays later on today at 5 o'clock.
It's actually quite interesting to see that Andrew Van Sipperown has come from Roosters to Northcote for this year, Chopper.
Yeah, played a lot of Northcote softball through his junior and coming out party, if you like.
Yes.
As we see Irona go outside rise ball to take care of business.
He's an athlete and a half, old Andrew. And he's probably going to work Pita this year, I would imagine.
Yeah, fine young man.
Yes.
Spent the last, I'm going to say, 6 or 7 years at Roosters, mainstay in their program. I think one of the reasons for him coming over, Auntie, is he's a similar age to quite a few of the Northcote boys he grew up with.
Right.
And they're all starting to have little ones.
Yes, that is the treasure of being a dad.
And that one comes
off.
inside and just gets the batter there. Ethan Shannon. See this hit here, Auntie. What do you think?
Yeah.
Just grabs his front knee.
This is where you don't rub it, but anyway. Ethan's a young lad. He'll be right.
He is indeed. So 2 away here.
Oh, called strike.
Leighton Hiko Smith. Fine young man. Been around a while, spent some time at Auckland United at Hiko Smith, but been at Waitakere Bears for a couple of seasons now. Waitakere Bears, Auntie, at the New Zealand Club Nationals last year, they were the surprise team.
They certainly were. If we're talking about the Wellington Club Nationals, it was just phenomenal what they brought. And the depth of the softball down at Wellington.
Yeah, see the umpire just call him out for going early there. That'll do us through the top of the first innings. No scorer. A hit pitch in the middle of it, but he gets caught leaving early. So we'll be back with more action here live on opening day. Pure Athletic Sports Stadium in just a short. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here on opening day. It is a Premier Men's competition. Northcote taking on Waitakere Bears. Let's have a look at Waitakere Bears' defensive lineup for you. Left to right in the outfield will be Ari Pitcher. There's Cameron Hemipaw at centre. Right fielder today is Luke Roberts. Hot pillar third base, Ethan Shannon. Shortstop today for the boys from Waitakere Bears. Leighton Hiko Smith. That obviously gets started second base. First baseman today is Aaron Hohoha. Playing the dish is Jacob Lee, and on the hill is Dallas Amaitatu. Offensively for the boys from Northcote. Jacob Hughes, shortstop, lead off today. Followed by Morgan Tintinwood, the centre fielder. Puts a little hit for himself in the 3 spot today. Ben Strippy and the captain will be hitting Northcote. Bottom of the first innings.
You said. And here we go.
Dallas Waitakere,
He was a key player in the Wellington Club Champions chopper.
wasn't he?
He was such a key player for their team. Hence the reason why they got as far as they did at the clubs, and they should be very proud of that performance, because they played us first up, and we thought, yeah, Falcons could do this because we have played them and we beat them, but
Yeah.
it was a whole different ball game at the clubs.
Yeah, they just struck fire early on in the
They
club
did.
nationals. Took them through to the top 8.
Yes. And
Many clubs in New Zealand would love, that's their goal of this season, to make
Yes.
the top 8. Waitakere Bears did exactly that last year.
yeah.
Lead off hitter here, JP Gerbes, 1-1 count on him, the shortstop. That one fouls back. Waitakere, he's got some real purchase on his rise ball on
Yeah.
the outside edge, doesn't he, Auntie?
He certainly does. So he's making use of that, knowing how Northcote is in their batting range.
Waitakere now.
Oh,
Rise ball outside, couldn't hold up, and Gerbes will go down for the first out.
still early in the game for JP. I know he can start the game off really well as a leading bat off. So give him time, team, and people out there watching this game. It will certainly come.
With that said, I want to welcome our viewers into North Harbour today, the North Harbour Softball Association, of course brought to you by Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Yeah, an announcement about that next week coming.
Oh,
Fantastic to have you all with us here as Morgan Timothy Cook steps in from wherever you're watching across the Mutu, Aotearoa, and of course Te Ao, the world.
the world indeed.
You know, we've got some friends watching in from Perth today, Auntie. Of course, we sent 2 Northcote boys and 2 Roosters boys to Perth for the last 4 months.
Ah. Yes, we did, and that's our young ones, yes?
Yes, indeed. JP Gerbes, Jesse
Yep.
Fuller from Northcote, Caleb Coco and Cohen Bailey from
Oh.
Roosters. Got to have a nice little Perth vacation, Auntie.
Good to be young, eh?
Good to be young. Timothy Cook, a New Zealand national representative at the junior grade, went away to the World Cup in Paraná, Argentina, a few cycles back now.
Oh, beautiful
Hard
hit.
hit ball by Timothy
Nice.
Cook. Straight up the middle, and he'll
yeah.
head down to first base.
Nice solid hit that was from Timothy Cook from Morgie, and you always can expect that of Morgie. He has a nice range with his batting eye, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
And look what happened.
So safety down to first base is Timothy Cook. That'll bring up to bat here now the starting pitcher, Pitarona. Going at the first pitch is Rona. Of course, the New Zealand Black Sox representative we talked about for Rona. Also, just spent, I think, a couple of trips, or 2 or 3 trips to play in Japan recently.
Yes, he has. I believe that he did really well over there. Pitched his heart out over there after being with the Black Sox. So he's building a name over for himself, Pata, which is really pleasing to see.
Waitakere. All set to go. Outside pitch, just missing. Tino Tata, Auntie.
Yeah, just outside of that, but he's just watched that. It's got a perfect number on his back, number 31.
So bottom of the first innings, 1 away, runner at first base here in Timothy Cook. And Amai Tatu gets the rise ball on the outside edge, and it's a beauty.
Wow.
That's one of the things with Amai Tatu. You just,
Yes,
when he wants to bring it, he really can bring it.
and he can do. However, having said that, we've got, Dutchy coming up, AK, Andrew Van Ciprian.
Uh-huh.
So nothing can be counted out. Oh,
Off and running on the pitch.
nice steal.
And a slide under and around by Timothy Cook. Fantastic. Let's take another look at this. Real close here. Timothy
Oh,
Cook
yes,
just managed to slide in.
yeah. Good throw, though, by the catcher.
Got a good blue crew on this one. Mike McCall at first base. Kevin Sheehy at second. And Simon Lindsay
Oh,
at
yes.
third base here today with Santa Claus, John Hickman behind the dish. Van Strippen will step back in. 2 away here. Runner at second base now. And hard hit ball straight to the first baseman, Tohova'a. And he will take care of business. But a good start defensively from the boys from Waitakere Bears. Their first competition here, Auntie. They'll be happy with that.
Oh, they'll be very, very happy with that, with a great start with what they had to do. So well done to them.
No score in the first innings. More action to come here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. It is opening day, baby, and boy, we've got a good one here to kick us off with. Waitakere Bears taking on Northcote. The Northcote Gold side here in the 3 o'clock matchup. No score through the first innings, top of the second now. And Auntie, the billing was it was going to be a good game. And it's proved to be that so far, hasn't it?
It has to, indeed. And you look, it's only just the top of the second. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be a phenomenal game, Chopper. This is what softball's all about with the men's grade. It's just pretty to watch.
It sure is indeed. And leading off for Waitakere Bears here will be Leighton Hiko Smith. He was the last batter, remember, in the last innings when Ethan Shannon was called out for leaving early. Hard hit ball from Hiko Smith going back. And one bounce into the fence. He'll be rounding into second base. It's a stand-up double from Leighton Hiko Smith.
There was a great timing of that hit going over the centre field. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Morgan just couldn't quite get to it. Great stand-up double.
Is indeed, and Waitakere Bears will be happy about their shortstop, getting them off with the right foot there here in the bottom of the top of the second innings. The pitcher now, Dallas Amai Tatu, steps in to go to work. First pitch is outside the zone.
Now Dallas can bat. That's certainly a tenfold that he has. So now with nothing down, just can't imagine what the call's going to be here, Chopper. Inside.
Drop ball inside, and Van Strippian behind the dish. Freshly back to Northcote, an experienced campaigner. He's got a good arm, receives the ball well, but I think his best asset, Auntie, as that one fouls back, his best asset is his mind. He's a good thinker of the game.
He's way ahead of the team, way ahead of everything that he calls, and that's the reason why he's at number 2. He's such a superb athlete at catching, because he reads the game like a book.
Talking about it, no, you did right. Reads it like a book, and I tell you what, that book comes from the library of players like Heine Shannon, head coach for Waitakere Bears this year. So Bears have got a true statistician and, if you like, journeyman of the game in Heine Shannon.
Yeah, that certainly is the way.
Been to a number of World Cups as Heine Shannon for New Zealand. Also won for Samoa.
And one for Samoa, yes it is. And it's great to see him back into the wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, great pitch.
Big rise ball burns Amai Tatu. And Amai Tatu's really trying to get it going when you can see Amai Tatu's a rise ball pitcher, or so is Pitarona at times as well.
Yeah. Great call by Dutchie on that.
Jacob Lee now.
You really got nothing to lose but face up with the ball here, just so you can advance your second runner here on second base here, Chopper. What do you reckon?
Yeah, one away here. It's always one of those catch-22s. You move them over now. They do have the big first baseman coming up next, and Vaha, and you see him shaping up for the bunt there.
Yeah.
Just missing on the outside edge. Just take another quick look at it.
Oh, it was close.
Yeah, Tino Tata on the outside edge. But John Hickman, he's an experienced campaigner behind the dish. He's got the VIP seat.
Yes, and he's calling it right there. Centre.
That one will pop up and go foul.
Now, I would imagine that Heine would really want him to actually put this ball right in place so he can actually advance that runner. I mean, they have the opportunity, Waitakere Bears, and they're taking it early.
I think runs are few and far between with the arm of Rona and Amai Tatu in this match.
Oh,
Grounded into the ground.
Grounded.
They
Nice play.
no way, but only way is to get the out at first base.
That's right.
So Bears will move their advance their runner. He's 60 feet away now, down at third base.
Good bounce catch by JP to take that out, but it was nice and simple. Just taking his time to actually get that to first base to Mohabit. You know, just make it, make the plays.
Got to get an out there, eh?
Yes.
Got to get an out there. Aaron Tohovaha now. Experienced campaigner. Big first baseman, and boy, Auntie, look at this hack.
Yeah, he was wanting that big time. Look at it.
One thing on his mind, that's for sure.
He wants to connect with that ball.
Yeah. And that one comes high. Auntie, opening day,
Yes.
of course, is special for a lot of people, but everyone loves to see you. How many kisses have you given out today?
There's been a few. It was just trying to get from my car to come over here, Chopper. And when you started ringing, oh, unfortunate.
And he will come in to score on the rise ball that gets away. Just what the doctor ordered for Waitakere Bears here. Can see no chance, but Rona to have to flick that one with his glove. But there's Hiko Smith. He's started on fire here, and the first run of the ball game scored. Tohovaha's going deep.
Oh, well done, Ryan.
And Ryan Love will grab that as the camera spins around to get it. But that'll do us here through the top of the top of the second innings.
Yep.
Not before Hiko Smith. He gets them started early, and then a pass ball allows him to score. So Waitakere Bears will be happy as they have played the first run of the ball game. a lead going into the final segment. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Gerbes Sports Stadium on my opening day, baby. Bottom of the second innings, Premier Men's matchup. Northcote taking on Waitakere Bears. It is the Bears leading 1-0 here. And Northcote will send up Brock Atiawa to lead off, followed by Ryan Love and Moana Hibbert. 1, 2, and 3.
Well, Brock Atiawa, he's a no stranger to this kind of game. If
One
anything,
of the hardest workers I've
Yeah.
come across in the game of softball, aren't he?
what a nice ball that was from Dallas.
One thing we've noticed about Tatu here early on in this match is he's got that rise ball kicking on the outside
He
edge.
has. It seems to be working for him with our Northcote team.
In the hole here, 0-2 is Atiawa. Tries the drop ball, can't get it to land. So 2-1 now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Peter Runner, player coach here for the Northcote Gold side this year. Auntie, isn't it great to see him as now a New Zealand representative giving back?
Oh, they certainly are. Look at it. It just makes softball as a whole throughout the whole of Aotearoa how healthy that can be. See, there we go, Brock.
That's on up the middle. Atiawa, who'll punch it down to lead off with his single.
It's hard to see that ball on the white surface.
Just not trying to do too much with that pitch, but just punching it back up the middle.
Yeah. Just meeting their ball to go up the front.
Goes through like that, you think like someone's going to stop that. It doesn't. So we're going to pitch game now.
Going to bring up Ryan Love, the right fielder now.
Now, as we know, Ryan Love's father has just passed away over a month ago, and we send all our condolences to him and his brother Ty with Falcons and his mum. We attended that funeral, so I'm sure he's looking down on both his boys with softball, because that was his passion.
Aye.
Yep.
Haere,
Aye.
moira.
Aye.
Ryan Love, I'll tell you what, there's one thing with Ryan Love, Auntie, you know you're never going to guess whether he's putting full effort in, because he just yanks on it, doesn't he?
And he has, and he's playing against his co-brothers here, because that's where he came from. Yeah,
True.
from Waitakere.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah. Good swing.
Rise ball's good. Tatu gets another one on that rise
yeah.
ball.
He's certainly making use of that. Well done.
That'll bring up to bat here the first baseman, Moana Hibbert.
Sometimes we have names actually go on screen, but we don't have them set up. You win. So every batter.
Just check them as Hibbert offers for the bunt on the outside edge. Can't quite make the connection required.
Good to see Mo is actually starting up in this lineup here, Chopper,
Yeah.
for this today's game.
Yep.
And also with this team too, so giving him that opportunity to get in there and, yeah, give the game a ride.
Sure is indeed, and a couple of injuries for the Northcote Gold side today.
Oh,
Players starting the season, but that happens, and they've got the cover anyway.
Well, that's
like
right.
the quality of, as you mentioned, Moana Herbert. Oh, that one's down the tram line. My Tatu is simply on fire to
he
start this
is.
match.
He's just firing away with his, with him just standing upright. Quinton Lynch.
Left-handed specialist now will come in to the batter's box. Playing second base today is Lynch.
Oh,
Fouls that one back. He's one of those kids too, he's like, you know what, I'm going to bunt it, I'm going to drop it down. I don't care if you know I'm going to do it, you got to catch me if
catch
you can.
it, yeah. He looks like a speedster going on that side. Now, Quinton Lynch, I don't know a lot about him. Chopper?
He's a cool kid, real cool kid. Been in the club since he was in nappies.
Oh, very cool.
One of those kids you've just got time for, you know what I mean? Aren't
Yeah, yeah. And just make them grow through the club, eh? It's just so amazing what we can do it with our clubs, is that you're bringing them from the little leagues up to us. That's just phenomenal. Awesome.
Tatu with a 1-1 count now against Lynch.
Oh!
Tries to drop that bunt down as we talked about. And Tatu's just got a little something extra on the ball today, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. He's making it work. It's working for him too today.
Jacob Lee behind the dish for Waitakere. Just
Nice
missing
watch.
the top of the zone. There's a good sign. See Jacob Lee there, the catch. He turns around, asks the umpire Hickman,
Yeah.
is that up? Nods and says, yep, okay, sweet. Doesn't question it, just turns
Yeah.
around. Okay, thank you. And a rise ball again from Tatu. It seems like every time he throws it, Auntie, he's in for a winner today.
Oh, he is.
Well, we're through two complete here, and it is Waitakere Bears, the new boys on the block, for leading the ball game. 1 run to nil. 4 inches to go, top of the 20. We come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pearson Sports Stadium here. Auntie, I know we're only through two complete innings, top of the third, and Waitakere Bears leading 1 run to nil. What do you think about the game?
Well, at the moment, I'm leading myself towards the play.
The centre fielder, Cameron Hemopol, and the left fielder, Ari Pitcher, followed by the top of the order, Matt Oxley, second baseman. 1, 2, and 3 here for Waitakere Bears as they get underway here. Hemopol. Just a little premeditated on that drop ball that bites in
Yeah.
on.
Wasn't too sure whether you wanted to go for that one. It's a bit of a hesitant. However, has a big up to Pitta.
And this one down the pipeline, Himapore nods his appreciation of a good pitch. And he'll take care of that one as he pumps it through the edge of the zone for the first out here in the third innings. We're going to bring up the left fielder now, Ari Pitcher. See, left-handed specialist. One knee on the ground by Van Strippian. As the rise ball comes inside. You don't see that very often, Auntie.
No, not at all. So, interesting. Very interesting.
He's laughing now.
Yes.
I took a knee. I think that's what we were talking about a little bit earlier, Auntie, about the game within the game and how good Van Strippian is. So he puts the knee down, trying to signal to the opposition it's a drop ball, and then throws a rise ball instead. And, the game within the game.
That's it. And he's just, I don't know, he just knows what he's doing behind that. And he's been playing it for so long. I've seen him in play and what he does. But he just drives the team too, Chopper.
And here's Heine Shannon, head coach for Waitakere Bears.
Tell them what to do without showing the opposition.
And that one comes through, and they'll check the swing.
Was there a swing?
Going to one now.
And he's called it.
And he was indeed, as you'll see here on the replay, went through on that. And that'll be the second out here, both via strikeouts in the third innings.
And as you can see, Pitter's kind of like giving that acknowledgement to Simon. Thanks, bro.
Simon Lindsay, the third base umpire here today. Four-man crew in the Premier Men's Softball here at North Harbour, Auntie. How good?
Yeah, that's just great because, you know, this is a top game, top softball. We need those assets.
McCaw, Sheehy and Lindsay in the first, second and third umpires. Hickman behind the dish.
Oh.
Change of pace. First change up was seen from Pitarona today. I nicknamed it years ago, Auntie, Public Enemy number one.
Well, his first hit went to JP, so see what happens here with this next pitch.
Matt Oxley, also an experienced campaigner, been around the New Zealand system for quite a while. Second base today for Waitakere Bears. Rise ball pumped, but outside the zone. Came again in the dugout. He's the seasoned campaigner having a good chat. I tell you what, Heine Shannon likes to talk.
Yes, he does. Oh.
This one fouls back. Full cut there from Oxley. Look at that. Bang. No one getting cheated here, that's for sure. 2-2 the count now. Two away here. Top of the third innings. Outside, Oxley with a good eye will get a full count because of it. Outside means Oxley will pick up the walk and down to first base. So quality at bat from Matt Oxley. That'll bring up Luke Roberts now, strikeout victim back in the first innings. This one fouls back off the bat.
Yeah.
We're on ready now to go again here. That one just it makes the offering at it. is all set to go here. Running at first base, of course, is Oxley. And over the top of that one, and that'll do us through the top of the second innings. Rona strikes out 3 with a walk in the middle. And will take us through to the next innings. Plenty of action left to come here, though. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a good one between Waitakere Bears and Northcote. Bears leading 1-0.
Sometimes, virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Links is good with it.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Got a beauty going here. Northcote taking on Waitakere Bears. And it'll be Gabe Wharekauta showing something new here. She haven't seen this from young Gabe before. Batting left-handed. He's normally right-handed hitter. Very, very quick. So looking to add something to his repertoire. Hitting in the 9 spot today to be Gerbes and Cook that'll follow him for Northcote. In the bottom of the third innings.
Oh.
One of those things, aren't you? You know, when I catch replays, well, I wish I'd caught that throw from the catcher just then.
Yeah, just a little bit. I was
That
going,
was
oh,
funny.
what's going over there? Oh, well. Blooper moment.
No balls, 2 strikes here. And this one comes through the zone, so Wharekauta just learning what the zone looks like from that left-hand side. Top of the shop now for Northcote Gold side. It'll be the shortstop JP Gerbes that'll step in to go to work. Six strikeouts on the day so far for Amai Tatu on the hill here for Waitakere Bears.
Yeah.
Lee just calling inside here. That one's right down Main Street.
It was indeed. It was nice and fat. Good lead off.
Drop ball outside. Waste pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count here. 1 away.
I can see that. So, like, you know, if I see that you're not ready yet, I can go camera 4 or camera 3.
Time called here by the batter, Gerbes. You see the arm guard just popping off. Gardening done, ready to go. Thanks to the pitcher for the time.
Good pitch by Dallas.
There's one right through the zone. Amai Tatu's got it on a string today, auntie.
Oh, look, he's just performing so well for his team today. So he's come with his game face and phenomenal. I mean, he's come to play.
7 strikeouts today for Amai Tatu.
Yes.
Brings up Timothy Cook. Had a single to centre field back in the first innings. Just the 2 hits by Northcote so far in the match. Timothy Cook says, no, not quite in the middle enough. Picks up first pitch ball.
We got some miracle workers in the Northcote side, and here's one of them. That's at bat, number 19, Morgan.
Sure is indeed.
You can't just expect anything from this athlete, and he's just loving the game of softball.
Interesting, Auntie. Northcote with only 2 hits on the ball game, trailing by a run. Well, Waitakere Bears, just the one hit was the pass ball that allowed them to score their go-ahead run here in the second innings. Waitatu starting off the season the way he finished last year, taking Waitakere Bears all the way to the top 8 at the New Zealand Club National Championships.
Oh, that was called outside. Nice and right outside.
Just a little wide.
Yeah. Gives Morgan a bit of a breathing space to see what's the next one out.
Ready now.
Oh, unlucky.
A big swing and a miss from Timothy Cook.
I'll take him with me.
Doesn't get cheated, that's for sure, does Timothy Cook. Waitatu is bringing it.
He is indeed. So let's see what Morgan can bring.
2-2 the count now.
And standing
it's
up.
A beauty on the tram line that takes care of business. Boy, I tell you what, Auntie, you said put $5 each way on Waitatu today. I think you've got it right down the tram line.
He did indeed.
It is the Bears leading 1-0 over Northcote. Waitatu, 8 strikeouts.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here on Opening Day action. We see the Northcote side taking on Waitakere Bears. Waitakere Bears looking really good here today. Of course, leading the ball game 1-0. Top of the 4th innings is where we're at. As Waitakere Bears getting their 4th shot at New Zealand Black Sox pitcher Pita Rona. Ethan Shannon, fine young athlete.
Back to number 1 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's perfect. You see Ethan Shannon, you look at him, okay, back to the pitch now, mate. So just zoom out when you can.
And And Shannon looks at that one just close to the zone. Shannon will be followed by Hiko Smith and this one goes through the kitchen sink and takes care of business. It's been Hiko Smith and then Tatu, 1, 2, and 3 here for Waitakere Bears. Top of the fourth innings.
Now, there we go. So now normally Chopper would introduce the new batter.
And that'll bring up Leighton Hiko Smith now.
And going to pitch cam now.
Picked up the only hit of the ball game for Waitakere Bears. That was a blazing double to centre field. Steely look in his eye too in the batter's box, doesn't he, Hiko Smith? There's one that pumps through the zone. Hiko Smith, 1-1 the count on him now. This one inside out swing and a nice play by Lynch, the second baseman, to take care of the outs. That'll bring up to bat now the pitcher, Dallas Tatu. Tatu, an outstanding hitter in his own right, gets an opportunity now. That one comes through the top of the zone. Good crowd starting to come in here, of course, opening day. In between the Diamond 1 and 2, that's Freeman Field and Leveloff Field, is the beer garden. So that tends to get a bit of enjoyment, as you can imagine, especially on opening day. And this one sails through, takes care of business, and it'll be a quick innings here in the top of the fourth innings. The score remains 1-0. Waitakere Bears in the lead here. More action to come. We come back in just a short while. Softball doesn't get any better than that. It is the North Harbour Softball Association Premier Men's Division. Waitakere Bears, the new boys on the block. Well, they're the lead against a Northcote gold here today, and putting a real good performance behind the starting pitcher here, Dallas Waitakere. 8 strikeouts on the day, Auntie. He's putting a good one together.
He certainly is, and the combination with his team is right behind him and so full energy. But yeah, Dallas is, like I said, all game. He's come to play.
Northcote will send up Pitarona. Andrew Van Strippen and Brock Attewell, 1, 2, and 3 here. The pitcher, catcher, and third baseman. Pitarona struck out back in the first innings. Hard one into the ground. A tough play for the shortstop. Will have to transfer, and he does. A nice play by Hiko Smith. Not a lot of time here, Auntie.
No. Just with that hit from Pitta, the timing probably wasn't the best. Made it bounce into the ground to the shortstop, but we've got Dutchy up now.
Andrew Van Strippen, the catcher, steps in to go to work.
Does anyone know why he's called Dutchy?
I'm thinking the last name Van Strippen, Auntie, but I'm sure there's a better story.
I'm sure it is. I'm going to go find it.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is a dance called a Dutch, in a Dutch sense of a word, but
Right.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and investigate that.
Okay, sounds good. I tell you what, I would like you to investigate that dirty slug on his top lip this year, Auntie. What's going on there? I mean, Tom Selleck looks good.
Yes, but
Dutchy?
yeah.
Question mark.
I'll have the question mark indeed.
I think it's because he's got that baby face, Auntie.
Well, you know.
You see him as he turns around. His ball's gone. But yeah, he's a hard case, all right, isn't he?
He is.
He's got his hands full against Dallas Waitakere today.
That's right, he is.
And drop ball on the outside edge is good. Waitakere started with the rise ball dominance, Auntie. Now, last couple of batters, he's beat them with a drop ball. So he's got it all going today. Brock Attewell, one of the 2 hits today, up the middle, single. That was back in the second innings.
Bye. Love you.
And there you go. That one just misses outside. Attewell steps back in. He's always had the long hair too, hasn't he, Auntie?
Yes. That's his trademark. And it has been since he was young that I've known him.
I called him Fabio a couple of years ago, Auntie. He's like, who?
Who?
I had to show him a picture of him because it's obviously well before his time.
I bet you Googled that one, Fabio.
He was saying, what about 4? That's more my era. Can I get that one? I was like, maybe, bud, maybe. One day. Good young man is Attewell.
There it is.
This one off the end of the bat. And taken safely at centre field. Not a lot of people got the bat on the ball, and Attewell's been one of those today. Yes. So that'll do us here through the 4 innings complete. Waitakere Bears leading Northcote
100.9 and 94.9 Atiawa Toa.
When the radio's on and the sound's hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds like the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Atiawa Toa. All the best throwbacks.
Need a bigger studio, Chopper.
Don't take me out.
Need to add on another office over here somewhere.
Top of the 5th innings, 1-0 Waitakere Bears.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
10 seconds.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen. And yep, we are looking to extend, as you just heard. The studio could be bigger. Why not? Chopper's always keen to add to the production here at Rosedale. Auntie Rowena Smith in commentary with us here. And a real good game between Waitakere Bears and Northcote. 1 run to 0 here. Pitches duel here so far. And the boys from Waitakere Bears will send up their catcher, Jacob Lee, and then the first baseman, Aaron Tohovaha, and Cameron Hemipol. 3, 1, 2, and 3. By my count, Auntie, 1 hit and 6 strikeouts so far
yes.
from Pitaruna's
There it
dealings
is.
on the hill.
Yeah, I totally agree. I have the same stats.
So they're both putting on pretty good performances here today.
The middle is actually combining very well with the teams, but they're overtaking it. But not taking anything away from either one of them. They're just class caliber pitches.
Just a little bit of gas on the outside edge as Sorona will take care of that. That'll bring up to bat the first baseman, Aaron Tohovaha. Inside edge, slow roller for the shortstop. And over in time. 2 quick outs here for Waitakere Bears. I'm going to bring up to bat here the centre fielder, Cameron Hemipol.
Hemipol, right.
Laces this one the other way, and the first baseman will take care of business. A real quick innings there, Auntie. No
Very
mucking
quick,
around
no
here
muck
today.
around.
That's
right.
for sure. As we will stay 1 run to 0, Waitakere Bears.
Try a trade. Try welding, plumbing, carpentry. Try automated trade skills, material fabrication, electrical. Try painting. Try tiling. Try a trade. Starting this month, a 7-week program in partnership with Waitakere and Whitireia. Uncover your passion for a future career. Open to all ages. Register your interest today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Opening day softball can't get any better than that, I think. Great to have you along. Thank you for tuning in from wherever you are. Across the country, all the Motu. Fantastic indeed. Waitakere Bears leading by 1 run here. Bottom of the 5th innings. Dallas Amai Tatu throwing a 2-hitter.
Oh, magical. He's just working that ball right in there.
Through an exceptional New Zealand Club Nationals last year, did
Yeah.
Amai Tatu. Took Waitakere Bears to the golden top 8. It has continued that form here today. Rise ball pumps past Love for strikeout number 10. I got my count correct.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
I'm counting it as well, so you're quite correct.
Wana Hibbert now will step in. He was a strikeout victim back in the 2nd innings. There's that rise ball again, Auntie. Boy,
Yeah.
it looks like it's going to be in the zone, and then ka kite, see you later. Drop ball this time, and boy, you can see the confidence in Amai Tatu with his stroll, can't you?
He's just rolling every pitch that he knows to his catcher, and his catcher's calling it and making it work for him and his team.
Rose ball outside waist pitch, so 1 and 2 the count now. This one will just foul back to the screen.
Bit of a slow through from May there, but I reckon if he'd have connected it a little bit better, may have rolled.
Yeah, agreed. Drop ball, bites in through the zone. Strikeout number 11 on the day for Amai Tatu. Pretty to watch, isn't he, Auntie?
He is so good to watch. And, you know, if you're down here, people, you can see what we're talking about. And even on our broadcast, he's really performing today. And his team is just working around him, knowing how much confidence they have for him.
Quinton Lynch now, left-handed specialist, steps in. Ball is down,
nice.
off to the races. And the defense from Waitakere Bears is good as Ethan Shannon gobbles that up. Well, what an innings here for Amai Tatu, as they have got it going on here today. Simply outstanding. They lead 1-0. More action to come when we come back in the 6th inning.
When the radio's on and the sound's hot, you just shout to it till there's no way to stop. That's where it sounds like the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest, we let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Atiawa Toa. All the best throwbacks.
Waitakere Bears have been outstanding offensively against a very good pitching of Pitarona, and they've had to be when needed. They picked up a 1 run off 1 hit. That's how measly Pitarona's been today. He's picked up 6 strikeouts on the day. That'll be top of the order here. Matt Oxley, Luke Roberts, and Ethan Shannon. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
Oxley drives one, and it'll go to right field.
Just watch him. We'll just follow him in with it. Just and then I'm gonna hold it a bit and then.
And so lead off batter on here. Just what the doctor ordered for Waitakere Bears.
Yes.
I guess, Auntie, with them leading 1-0 here, the way that Amai Tatu is throwing,
Yeah,
that insurance run will be huge, wouldn't it?
it would be indeed. And what a compliment to him if that comes in just, you know, in this inning. So they're going to Sop to have a pinch runner or DR.
Yeah, looks like number 11 is in to run for Waitakere Bears.
There was like a late cut
No, sorry, this is Matt Oxley. Oh, that must have been a pinch.
pinch runner.
Jacob Oxley, that's why I got confused. His brothers. So it's Jacob Oxley came in for a pinch hit,
And
and then they've re-entered a pitcher into run.
which is Ari pitcher.
Yeah,
Right, gotcha.
thank you for that, Auntie.
All
I missed
good.
that. Those Oxleys look too similar. So brother here goes at the first pitch.
Oh,
They'll look for the out at one, can't get the throw online. And Waitakere Bears have got him cornered with runners on 1 and 3.
okay, this is where you're gonna see someone like Dutchy.
Look at this, Auntie. Tough play going backwards.
Yes.
Off balance was Lynch and just couldn't quite get the throw on target. But the pressure has been put on from Waitakere Bears here, hasn't
They
it?
certainly have, and you know, with that throw from Mr. Lynch at second base, good try. However, it wasn't on target, which now means we got the corners up, and there's none down.
So runners in the corners here, no outs. First pitch is pumped down through the zone to Luke Roberts. Big moment in the match here for Waitakere Bears. Ethan Shannon, Hiko Smith, and Amai Tatu up next. Potentially with multiple runners in scoring position.
Well, Waitakere is in a great opportunity right here.
They sure are. Auntie.
And now it's just actually back on Northcote to see what they can do with none out. I've seen them do this before in past, but this is today's game, so let's see what happens.
Man on screen puts it on it. Being asked the question. Rise ball down Main Street, and it is right there.
They really needed that to start, to take that out. But we have Ethan Shannon up on deck.
And a tag at 2, and he is safe.
What a great play by Dutchy, though.
You can see the throw here, Auntie.
Yes. He was going to give it a go no matter what, because we just know how quick JP is at shortstop. That was a perfect throw from Dutchy, just a little bit out.
You can see where they brought pitcher back in the run there.
Yes.
Stolen bag to his credit now. That was Oxley, apology.
Yeah.
Matt Oxley, who got down to second base. So runners on 2 and 3 now. Top of the 6th innings, 1 away is Ethan Shannon. Step in to go to work here. Hit by pitch and a strikeout. His first 2 at-bats of the contest for Shannon. Big
Beautiful
swing by
pitch.
Shannon. Can't get a hold of it. They ask the question of Rona. He answers right back.
And look at Dutchy just pointing at his pitch to go, yes, I need that. I wanted that. You bring it to me.
So 2 runners in scoring position here. They were cornered with no outs. There's Leighton Hiko Smith. He's been trouble today. Steps
He
in to
has
go to
been.
work. Nice ball outside. Hiko Smith with a single to lead off the second to centre. And a ground out to second base and a second at bat.
So, you know, Dutchy's not going to muck around with this with Pitta. He wants us third out. And it's working. And it is working.
The rise ball goes back to the screen. Full swing from Hiko Smith. One the count here. 2 away, top of the 6th innings. Drop ball, paints the corner. Santa Claus maybe giving out a present here for Rona.
That's a gorgeous
close.
pitch.
That's clipping the edge of the
Yeah,
plate.
right at the edge there, Chopper.
One ball, 2 strikes. Rise ball's out this time. Steady eyes, Hiko Smith in the batter's box. Big moment.
This is where you kind of gasp for breath.
2 runs in scoring position. If they come in, that's probably enough for Waitakere Bears. Big moment. Here we go. Rise ball's good from Rona. He takes care of business. And what can only be said, what a performance from Rona with runners in the corners and no outs in this 1-run ball game. We got ourselves a good one. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. It is opening day. Premier Men's matchup. Bears, Northcote. Bears leading by 1. Back, ladies and gentlemen, bottom of the 6th innings here, and boy oh boy have we got ourselves a good one to kick off opening day here. Waitakere Bears pick up a run in the 2nd innings off the back of Leighton Hiko Smith drive to centre field to lead off the innings. He scampers around to come into score on a pass ball. That is the difference in the ball game. Both starting pitchers. Dallas Armai Tatu for Waitakere Bears and Pitarona for Northcote with 11 strikeouts on the day as we go into the top of the 6th innings. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Auntie Rowie, Rowena Smith in commentary with us today. Auntie, what do you say about this game so far?
Well, it's been said right throughout the whole game. It's just a magical game of Premier Men's softball. The thing is that's making me excited is that Waitakere's come to play in North Harbour, and how healthy, like I said earlier, it's healthy for softball.
What an introduction for this team from out west.
Yes.
Waitakere Bears, and when I say out west, Auntie,
yes,
from here with the motorway now, what's that like? 17 minutes, maybe?
That's correct.
I mean, they basically live right here.
Yeah, well. They've come home to play and they've actually enjoyed this competition with North Harbour, so why not? We embrace them with open arms.
With open arms indeed, as the newly converted left-handed batter Gabe Wharepoti will have a go to start this 6th innings, bottom of the 6th innings. He'll be followed by the top of the shop Gerbes and centre fielder Morgan Timoti Cook. 1 ball and 2 strikes here.
Oh.
Rise ball's too hard to handle. And that'll be the 12th strikeout on the day for Armai Tatu.
Yes.
Bring up top of the shop now. Starting shortstop JP Gerbes. freshly back from Western Australia. He had a tough time over there, Auntie. Real tough. Beach, sun, softball, and all the other activities that go on around that, Auntie.
We just don't want to talk about that right now.
Chucked in a couple of weeks in Bali in the middle of it too.
My goodness.
I know.
I want their job. What is it?
This one fouls back off the bat of Gerbes. And we'll give a shout out to those people back in Western Australia that were helped in putting all that together. Jason Gardner and Aaron Cockman, the Frenches, Haley, Royce, all from the great clubs over there. They did a fantastic job. Kirsty, all hosting all these young men and giving them a great experience of softball. A different part of the world, but just close enough.
Yes. And they are just over the waters. And like I said to our whānau, you know, it's just not only here in New Zealand, there's lots of opportunities overseas. And look, our young people are starting to utilise that and grab that opportunity. Why not?
Why not indeed? My tattoo. Change of pace, and it's a beauty. Oh, Dallas, my tattoo starts with the rise ball, goes to the drop ball, and now he's using the change-up. Wow. It's a clinic from my tattoo.
It's a testament to what he's doing to this game in Waitakere Bears. And I must say that because Waitakere Bears here, they've brought something different to our competition here, Chopper. Because we've seen our pictures in North Harbour for many, many years.
Yeah.
Now we've got something extra that's actually brought from Auckland, if I can say that. Auckland competition, and they've actually introduced themselves to North Harbour. This is the calibre that we need to actually keep going forward for.
The North Harbour Premier Men's Division has really gone from strength to strength over the last handful of years, Auntie.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's always been good, but it's really gone from strength to strength, as we mentioned, just recently. This year, we talk about a couple of the teams.
Yes.
Waitakere Bears, you mentioned, new into the competition. Roosters have got a player from the Czech Republic and a pitcher from Japan coming in this year. I understand East Coast Bays have got some help coming as well.
Isn't that healthy, though, for our side in North Harbour? It just makes our clubs grow even more for our children, for all our young boys, gentlemen, to actually see, wow, the clubs are actually doing something about it. And look, come and have an opportunity to play for us. And
it sure is indeed, Auntie, and it's pretty impressive to watch. Pretty impressive to watch Amai Tatu as well, because he has got her going on.
That's right.
Top of the seventh innings coming up next. We're through 6 complete. Sure, it's not fun. Can they do it? Waitakere Bears, they lead by 1.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef. Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Well, it's been a fantastic opening day match-up here between Waitakere Bears and Northcote. Only the one run in it. Waitakere Bears scored in the top of the second innings. Smith converts his lead-off hit Comes home on a passed ball. That has been the difference. 2 hits apiece today between Waitakere Bears and Northcote. And Tatu, with 14 strikeouts on the day, will lead off the batting here.
Oh,
This one comes
nice.
through the inside edge.
Replay on, but I'll come to you if I've got time on that, coach.
Wayne Shannon steadied the ship. He's not happy about that last
No, he
call.
wasn't happy with that call whatsoever. You know him as a batter,
Yeah.
and as a softballer, he would have said, "Oh, whatever." I could just almost see his lips moving
You
like
could
that.
almost see his lips moving.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Auntie. Fair enough. My Tatu would be followed by his catching partner, Jacob Lee. They've worked well together today, obviously.
Yes.
And he gets a bit of his own music here. As public enemy number 1, the change up from Pitarona slides it down the edge for the first out. True pitching drill here. The stats are pretty identical. Jacob Lee now. That one just skids away from Van Strippian behind the dish. You haven't seen much of the fielders today, have you, Auntie? Because they haven't had much opportunity.
They haven't
Two
really.
pitchers have been dominant, haven't they?
That's right. So, one behind Morgan Cook, and I think the other one was out to Ryan Love with a catch.
This one looks like it could have been close.
Yeah. But you can tell, if that's the case, then the pitchers are actually containing the game right in the middle.
John Hickman giving out the Christmas presents early here today. This one will pop up. It'll go foul out of the play, and the cameraman was any good, he'd get us the beer tent right then, the beer garden. Because that's where that foul ball went close to. We'll grab that at some stage for you, because I'm sure you want to know what's happening over there.
Yeah, I think Falcons has actually caught the ball for them. They're warming up right now for their 5 o'clock game.
And a change of pace is a goodie. Rona again bring out his change up here to pick up the first 2 strikeouts. So we're 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning. So it'll be the first baseman here in Polvara. 2 ground outs today, 1 the second base and 1 is shortstop.
Ooh.
First pitch is pumped in there.
Yeah.
It's a good contest out there today, Auntie.
Oh, it's a fantastic contest. It's not good. It's fantastic, Chopper. It's just like a breathtaking kind of game, It's like, I don't know, I wouldn't even compare it to the All Blacks in their game tonight. How's that?
Leaders load tonight, of course, 5 o'clock kickoff, but you'll be watching softball.
Yes, we are.
I'm not saying the All Blacks haven't won a game for a while.
It's kind of detriment to their game, isn't it? But anyway, I don't know my All Blacks. I'm sure you do.
You'll do well.
You'll do well. Aye.
Ahu Stadia, or how do you say Australia?
Ahitereiria.
Ahitereiria tonight, 5 o'clock at Eden Park, I think.
Yes. So I believe WSB is catering to that tonight.
Uh-huh.
So if you're not doing anything, people, and you're not at softball, YRL Sports Bar is catering for the game down there.
Yeah, great shout out for
Alan
beautiful
Vaughan,
change another up. Change up. Boy, these 2 pitches are just pretty to watch today, Auntie.
Oh,
pretty to watch.
Amazing.
It'll be the bottom
ball.
of the 7th coming up. Last chance, Charlie, for a Northcote. Can they do it? We'll find out when we come back in this pitches duel. It has been simply outstanding.
Oh.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a pitch as duel it has been today. Listen to this. 14 strikeouts, 2 hits, identical stats for both Putarona and Dallas Amaitatu from Waitakere Gerbes here today. And the opening match of the Premier League Sports League here at Harbour Sports Stadium. Fantastic to have you along from. It's our complete privilege to bring that to you here today. Is who else should start this off but the pitcher v pitcher. They've been the story of the competition today, Auntie. It'll be Putarona versus Dallas Amaitatu.
I guess what needs to happen here for Northcote is that they need to put themselves out the front, place the actual ball where they need to, where I know they can play the game as, because we've got 3 of the best, oh well, they're all the best.
Outside and being cautious with Rona here.
Yes.
Rona has struck out in the first innings and then he grounded out to second base. That was back in the 4th.
One thing you don't want to give Peter is one right fat in the middle, because it'll go. Wow.
Outside Amaitatu. He's aware of that.
So that's a ball 3. So you think they're going to walk them? Yep, maybe.
Amaitatu has been great today. Hasn't walked a single batter. Just the 2 hits have allowed them to get on today.
Well, that's a given. You know, it's right there.
Taking all the way.
Yeah. 3-1. This is the mindset of a batter.
Tatu leans back.
And Peter's taking the walk.
So down to first base goes Rona with the non-intentional intentional walk, if you want to put it that way.
Well, yeah. I mean, good on Dallas for doing that. I mean, every other player would.
Don't let the best person in the other team beat you, right? Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. He's got a 1-run lead here. He's got something to play with, but it does allow, in this case, for Andrew Van Strippen to walk it off. He hits it over the fence. Shapes for bunt. Can't quite get a hold of it.
This is professional softball in the best game of North Harbour with our softball chopper. And look what can happen in our club league.
So runner at first base is Rona.
Yeah, he's setting himself up.
Ball is low. Coming back in now is Amaitatu. With something on the outside edge here to Van Strippen. And Van Strippen can't get her down. Just got plenty of movement on that ball today,
He has.
Amaitatu.
And Dutchy's quite disappointed because he knows it's there. So he's wanting to get that ball to be placed down just to get his mate to advance. But
there you go. There's Cook standing in the third base coaching role as Rona is out there running. Drop ball. Just misses outside.
Oh my goodness, that was very close.
Tata, Auntie. Tino Tata.
And that's what you go, Edakati, it's going dot, dot, dot.
We'll see if I can get the replay in time. It's taking its time here.
That was very close.
Now back live.
Oh my goodness.
And the rise ball's been good today. He's gone back to it.
Yeah.
Takes care of business.
But isn't that good of the catcher to actually call that? So this is, we've got an opportunity, Northcote. Take it.
They've worked well today, haven't they?
They have.
15 strikeouts on the day for Waitakere. 2 hits only. One of them to the batter now, Brock Atiawa.
Yeah, it was right there in the middle.
And down Main Street. Of course, coming up next will be the Northcote Maroon side taking on East Coast Bays. That one's scheduled to get away at 5 o'clock. We'll be really close to that, I'd say. This one pops up, will go foul behind though.
Dallas is not giving anything away here, which is actually good why he's doing the job in the middle, you chopper. I mean, Brock Atiawa can bat. I mean, I've seen him bat.
Yep.
And he's played in the Auckland competition, and he should know what Dallas can throw. However, Dallas is just, he's just been the boss on the mound.
He sure has today, showing his presence loud and clear. Waitakere. Sharp hit ball, looking for a double play. They'll get the lead runner, will Waitakere Bears.
Great play by Ethan. Always got to do that. We'll take the great play and, lead off.
And there you can see there, sharp hit ball to Shannon at third base. Gets the lead runner. That's the most important one
very
in
much
this
so.
situation. So Northcote down to their last out here. And they'll hand it over to Ryan Love.
Be something phenomenal if Ryan can pull something out here. Hello, puppy girl.
Waitakere. Exceptional day. 15 strikeouts, 2-hitter. Complete shutout so far. Swing and a miss. No balls. No balls and 2 strikes. Down to the last strike here. Waitakere looking for a great one. And he does! Waitakere shakes the hand of his catcher, Lee, in celebration on a complete performance here today. 16 strikeouts, 2 hits, and no runs from Dallas Waitakere. Waitakere Wet Bears win the ball game 1-0. Auntie, your thoughts?
Well, that's what softball is all about on the day, and big up to both teams today. It's been a wonderful game of premiers. So may the softball continue with North Harbour going forward.
Auntie, do I need to ask who the player of the North Harbour softball player of the match is?
No, it has to be Dallas. So I'm just going to put my player of the day to Dallas Harbour.
Simply outstanding. As we mentioned, 16 strikeouts, 2 hits, no runs. Waitakere is the player of the match here in the opening day game. Premier Men's Waitakere Bears win 1-0. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're up with a new stream. It'll be the Northcote Maroon taking East Coast Bays. That one's scheduled for 5 p.m. Enjoy the highlights as they play you. Kia ora, Auntie, of course.
Kia ora, kia ora. Nau mahara mai e whānau tēnei te North Harbour here. So if you're not doing anything,